Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Future B, and in this video I am doing a set of long coffin brown nails. I'm also going to be using some gold nail rivets. They are sun, moon, and stars rivets. So that was kind of my inspiration for this nail set. In general, when I'm doing nails, I really like to work with acrylic. I also have a lot of gel polishes, but I tend to prefer to work with acrylic because I think that acrylic makes the nails look more dimensional. I'm not sure if I'm the only one that thinks that, but whenever I work with acrylic over working with gel polish, the polish seems to me to look flat on the nail, and whenever I am using acrylic, I encapsulate, and it kind of looks like the color's not right there on the surface. It's a little bit deeper. That's because it kind of is. But also in this nail set, it was kind of fun because I did two different designs on my hands, and I did them at the exact same time. A lot of the times I wear different nail sets on each hand because I simply get bored and I like to do my nails, but I don't do them at the exact same time. With this nail set, I did a set of green, dark green, kind of forest green, long coffin nails on my dominant hand, and I did those with my non-dominant hand. Right now I'm working with my dominant hand on my non-dominant hand. That is such a tongue twister, but I just wanted to ask if other people really like to, wear different nail sets on their hands. Can you even stand that? Some people just can't stand it. It bothers them. It makes them nervous. But for me, it just shows that I got bored and I wanted something different. I look at each hand and I see something different, and it's fun. I have the memory of whenever I did those nails, and I just really like it. Maybe I'm a weirdo. Let me know down below. My goodness, getting these rivets on these nails is hard work. The key to doing this in kind of like a seamless way is to apply the rivets while the acrylic below it is still a little bit wet. Not completely wet, but on the verge of being dry. That way, whenever you push it in, it kind of settles into the acrylic and the acrylic dries around it. That would have been better. Clearly the acrylic had dried on my nails, and so I had to put down a little base of clear acrylic and then press the rivets into it, and that worked out a little bit better for me. You can also use a little nail glue to apply the rivets, but I don't really like doing that. I prefer just keeping it with all acrylic and using the acrylic as an adhesive. to my next tip from a beginner nail artist. If you are ever recording a video, my advice is to stay in frame, because clearly I was not in frame right there. But what I'm doing is applying some gold foil onto my nails. I don't think I said this earlier, but I'm going to be encapsulating all these nails. If you want to use rivets like these, you don't actually have to like encapsulate them in acrylic, but I would advise encapsulating them with gel polish, so that they don't move, they don't pop off, and they can stay on for however long you intend to wear your nails. I really like working with nail rivets over working with foils or glitters. I just think the rivets are prettier, and they can kind of show depth because you understand that they're under the surface of the nail. They're not sitting on top of the nail. So the nail can really be flat, but then you can see the dimension within the rivet below. I'm not sure if that makes sense, but that's kind of how I feel about it. So I hope you like this set. Alright, so here you see me top coating the nails after I have filed and everything. And if you notice, my right hand is done here, and it's the green color that I was talking to you about. So here are my two different hands, two different nail sets, but both really pretty. And if I didn't mention before, the brown acrylic that I used is from Glam and Glitz. The green acrylic on my other hand is also from Glam and Glitz. The nail bed color that I use, that nudish color, is from Mia Secret, and I encapsulated with Glam and Glitz. The monomer that I'm using is Mia Secret, and the top coat that I'm using is Beetles. So I'm using just a flurry of different products here.